In today's video, we will discuss about the types of arguments. First, we will discuss the concept of first type of argument, which is the positional argument. Another name of the positional argument is the required arguments. Where we are using these arguments must be provided by all parameters. Let's take an example. Suppose I am declaring a function with two parameters, and I am just adding the value of the two variables, printing the result, and after that I'm just specifying the first variable value and second variable value. And when I am calling this function, I'm just specifying these two variables, because in the definition of this function I have specified two parameters. When I'll call this function, I have to specify only two arguments, then it will work properly. You can see when you will execute, it will give you the result related to that. Now you can see it has shown you the result. But another concept, when you will pass the function and you will specify different arguments, then it will show you the error, because in the definition there are only two parameters. Obviously, when you will call this function, at the time of calling the function, we have to take care of the number of arguments which we are passing. When we will execute, it will show us the error related to that. It shows that this is the error. We can't specify more number of arguments. If we have specified limited number of arguments, then we will call that function. We have to specify only that number of arguments. Another type of argument is default argument. These type of arguments, I'm just writing it little bit fast. So we can say that default arguments is those arguments, then if we skip those arguments at the time of function calling, then obviously it will take the default value at that time. I'm just using the same example. Here I'm specifying one more parameter in the function definition, and I am using some another variable to specify the calculation of these three variables, so that your concept will be clear to you. Now here, if I am calling the same function, obviously it will not show me the error related to this. And just for the time being, I'm just making this function as a multi-line comment, so that it will execute only the lower part. Now you can see it has not shown me any error, because in the function definition I have used the three parameters. When I am calling this function, it has taken the third parameter value. That is why the default argument is working at that time, because default arguments give us the option that we can skip at the time of calling, because here C is parameter value is 3. C is the parameter that we have specified the value. Suppose if I am specifying any variable, that when I am passing the value of all three arguments, at that time it will not take it will take the parameter C as 5. When you are specifying the value of third parameter in the function calling, obviously it will take advantage to that argument. If you are not specifying the default parameter value, then obviously it will take that priority to the default value. When you will call this function, then you can calculate it. X is assigned to A, 3 is assigned to B, and there is no Z value. It has taken 3 as a Z value. When it will calculate, the result will be 16. and here I've specified the third parameter value 5. So obviously in place of 3 it has taken the value C. This is the default argument. Default argument shows that we can skip the value at the time of calling. It is up to us. Third type of argument is keyword argument. These are also called named argument. Means we can write argument in any order, but we must give values. Let's take an example of this again. Here I am using again the example of this and making this function as a comment so that only this will execute. Here I have specified the value. I'm not using this for the time being. I am just using displaying the value of all 3 parameters, not specifying the third value. I'm specifying x as this, y as this, and z as 5, and in any order I can specify the value y comma z comma x. Obviously it will work properly. You can execute this thing. It has shown me y. Now here y is assigned the value to a, z is assigned the value to b, and x is assigned the value to c. Suppose in the keyword argument, at the time of calling, I can specify the value. Suppose if you don't want to use all these things and you want to call the function, you can specify the value to all the parameters by just using their name. This comes under the keyword argument. Okay, I have used the same name. B. You can see here I have specified the value of each and every parameter, and I am specifying I have specified the name, because if you will not specify the name, generally if you are just specifying the value, first value will be assigned to first parameter, second value will be assigned to second parameter, and third value will be assigned to third parameter. But here I have specified the value of each and every parameter. So C value will be assigned to C, B value will be assigned to B, and A. By using the name of the parameter, we can also assign the value. This way, we can use it. Now, I think this concept is clear to you. I'm just deleting it so that you can easily see. Again, compiling it. 4 is assigned to A, C is just assigned in this way. Thank you.